Hi, hey, hello peeps, it's Sunny. And you know, blue used to be my favorite color. Kinda still is. I kinda have different kinds of favorite colors. I don't know what it was, there's just something so beautiful about it. Maybe it's the color of the oceans that makes it so beautiful, or the blueness in the clouded skies above us, or the coloring of the clothes that really make it pop out to you. Or maybe because we tend to associate blue with sadness. Well, how can sadness be beautiful? What makes blue, the color that represents the feeling of being sad, so beautiful? There's nobody who can perfectly express this than the legendary artist of Joni Mitchell, who in today's album review will be diving into the sheer masterpiece of one of her most well-recognized records as we explore the beauty of Joni Mitchell's Blue. Joni Mitchell was going through a lot in life, especially in romances and her reflections of her personal life due to taking a break from performing that inspired her to create the album of Blue. The opener All I Want is pretty great, with it being a simplistic song detailing seemingly Mitchell, who simply desires for love in her life and wants that from a man, and how much it can also hurt, which is greatly executed and setting the ideas for the LP as a whole. My Old Man greatly follows it up, as funnily enough, I had to do research as I had presumed the term old man to be referring to her father, when it seems to be more so her lover, due to common communication back in the day. Yet anywho, this song details how love keeps her sad blues away, already showcasing the album's ideas. And when love is away, those blues come back in, with fantastic progression that perfectly aligns with her delivery. Little Green is quite simply just beautiful, with a fantastic guitar that has been established well across the LP, and how this one really syncs with you, as Mitchell is conveying her having to give up her daughter, and it's generally soul-touching and quite an emotional folk song that really stands out to me from the project as a whole with its writing. Carrie is a great transition, as it's much more up-cheery and lightful, with Mitchell having problems with her man, yet still loving him, and the desire to explore the world, which has some great positive vibes and overall atmosphere I adore. Reaching the halfway point, we have of course the album title song, Blue, which is again just beautiful. Removing the guitar play and replacing it with a piano that is greatly portrayed by Mitchell, that greatly aligns with her vocals, as this one is a love letter to Blue, seemingly a person and her positive ideals, no matter the tough circumstances, and it's just generally beautiful. California is a song I really adore. No, not because California is a place I'd rather live in than the shitstorm that is Florida, but because it's really personal, as Mitchell can't wait to go back home to that of California, yet her nervous thoughts of how maybe home may not accept her. Despite her nervous stance, the song still has positive folk tones to elevate it. This Flight Tonight is another great blend of positivity and negativity from the album, as it also has a nervous mindset going in, yet it's her on a plane and how she wishes for it to turn back around as she feels the blackness, obviously depression, dragging her down despite her positive ideals. And it has a great instrumental thrown in that really shows how unbelievably quality this album has been thus far. River is just damn depressing, with it being the time of Christmas, and we all know the vibes of the holiday, yet Mitchell wants a river to sail her away from her current situation, and she beautifully conveys this song, as it personally really made me depressive, in a good way, kind of course, when it comes to art. The penultimate song, and the highlight of the LP, A Case of You, is just emotionally present and wonderful, of Mitchell's appreciation of this once great love, coming off as wine, and it's spiritually accurate within its instrumental and overall talented vocal range she presents, truly coming off as passionate. The closer, The Last Time I Saw Richard, is the most perfect and beautiful way to end this project as a whole, not just in its ideas, yet its concept. How despite the many lows and little highs Mitchell endured in this project, she knows it's nothing more than just phases that have granted her wings to fly into something better, and it's all conveyed so beautifully that really details this album as a whole. I believe in my eyes why not only this album is treasured so much, yet why I've grown to love this so much is in its very idea of blue. The reason why I stated how blue representing sadness and how sadness can and is beautiful is how, yeah, it sucks to be sad when life gets and is consistently low after low for us individually, and how we wish to just get out of this emotional state that we're in. Yet the beauty of sadness is that by being positive, no matter how bad things can get, we will get better. And the beauty of sadness is that when we finally are at our best, we can look back at those sad memories with fondness, knowing how far we've come. That's how Mitchell saw it, that's how I now see it, and that's how beautiful blue is. It's been sunny, and so long. Farewell, and goodbye, my peeps.